What's good, YouTube? LTtvCombatSportsTalk. And for those that are new to the channel, I do content on boxing and mixed martial arts. If that's the type of content that you're into, feel free to hit that sub button. Now, Teofimo Lopez, he had his fight against Pedro Campo last month, and it was a top 140 pounder. Regis Prograis, to be exact. He gave his assessment on Teofimo's tenure at 140 pounds. He states the following. He did what he was supposed to do, said Prograis during an interview with the Boxing Voice. I think he fought a confident fight to get his confidence back. That dude was hitting him, and that dude is nowhere close to some of the bigger level 140s. I feel like the bigger people at 140, like real size. I know T.O. I've been around him a bunch of times. T.O. is kind of little. I could be wrong, but I just don't see it coming together at 140. End quote. Now, me personally speaking, I really can't give an assessment on T.O. just yet at 140 pounds. I think a few more fights, then I'll be able to kind of see where he's at, because realistically, one fight against a guy who really had not fought in the States, in Pedro Campo, prior to last month, that's not something to kind of like go off of. You know, I think T.O. needs a few more fights at 140 pounds before anybody can really give their assessment on how he will fare at junior welterweight. Now, the Regis Prograis of the world, the Josh Taylors, the Jose Ramirez, and Gary Antoine Russell, those are big names at 140. And those are names that can give him problems. And a lot of those guys have different styles that can give Teofimo some fits in the ring, to be honest with you. So when I look at Teofimo at 140, I think it's a weight that he's more comfortable in, because him trying to make 135, you kind of tell that he wasn't in the right space to even make 135 anymore. And as your body grows, the weight that you was making throughout your career, you're going to have difficulties making that weight. And Teofimo had issues making 135, so it's understandable that he will move up in the first place. But how I see him faring at 140, I think he needs a couple more fights just to get his confidence up. And then when he starts to get the big names, then we'll kind of see. Because he fought Pedro Campo, like, I wasn't all that impressed, to be honest. So as he gets more fights and gets more comfortable in the division, and eventually starts getting bigger name opponents, then and only then can we be able to like see where Teofimo is at. Because after one fight, you really can't give an honest assessment about his status at 140 just yet. You got to give it time. And when Teofimo, he starts to get his feet more wet in the division, then we'll see. I think he needs to keep fighting mid-level guys at this point. Because if he wants to fight the top guys too early in a new division, his tenure at junior welterweight is not going to be a good one. That's just me personally, and that's just how I feel about that. So I think Top Rank and Bob Arum, they need to slowly bring Teofimo up at 140, just to make sure that his confidence is kind of stayed afloat. Because if it's not, he looks like the type of fighter that will definitely crumble at some point. I can just kind of say this for right now. Top Rank, they got to take their time with him. Now, Teofimo, he may want those big fights early, but trying to jump in the Shark Tank in a new division is not really the smartest idea. If you're just asking me. So Top Rank, they definitely got to do their due diligence to not burn Teofimo out too early before he gets those bigger names on his resume at junior welterweight. Because if they jump the gun too early with him, he's gonna burn out and he may crash out before he can even sniff a title opportunity. So, but like I said, it was one fight. He has a long road to go before he himself becomes a big name at 140. So we shall see how that goes with him at 140 pounds. And let me know what you guys think. Do you guys think that Top Rank should take their time and kind of bring Teofimo along? Do you feel that Teofimo is ready for the top dogs at 140 pounds? And do you feel that Teofimo will have success at 140 pounds? Let me know in the comment sections down below. And that's going to conclude the video. If you liked the majority, hit that like, that sub button, hit that bell, and click also. You never miss any of my videos, and you see all of my notifications. I'm LTTV Combat Sports Talk. I'm out of here. Peace.